I was lucky enough to get a screening on Tuesday. So for our viewers, the godson of mega music producer David King is kidnapped in a case of mistaken identity in the middle of a business merger that could define King's legacy, and he's forced into a financial and moral standoff. How is that film to make?
Fun. Look who's sitting next to me. Look at the body of work we've done before this.
Of course. I was going to say, I mean, look, I was going to ask this much further down, but this is your fifth film together. How has your relationship changed personally and professionally since Mo Better Blues? Are there any sort of on-set compromises, or are you just telepathic now?
Here's the thing, though. And I've never told you this. You made me a better director. I'm not saying that to just, that's the truth. You made me, that's the truth, Ruth. You made me a better director because I knew that I had to, I couldn't come in there, no, Rudy Poot, the hokey doke. And you, with your commitment, I said, I gotta be with you, man, because I'd be letting you down if I was like, effing up. I want to continue to work with you too, because I know, I knew one.
Don't listen to him.
One misstep, I'll be like, see you on your boat. Nah, I mean, when you have greats, sports, whatever, business, film, and you have a great, everybody has to raise their level to succeed. And I never told Denzel that, but that's the truth. I knew I had to raise my level of filmmaking with this brother right here.
That's such a wonderful thing to hear.
True.
Denzel, anything from you to Mr. Lee?
No. What's the question? How many years? 30? How many years? The first.
Mo Better was 1990.
We shot in 89, 80 or 90?
Yeah, 90.
90.
That's a long time. Not now.
Look, you played some fantastic. Look, whether it's Inside Man or Mo Better Blues, you played some incredible characters under Spike Lee. What was David King like to play?
I'm just at a place now where movies are a part of what I do and not even necessarily the most important part. The most important part of my life is my faith, my belief in God, and my desire to go to heaven. The movies I make the rest of my life hopefully in some way reflect that desire, somehow reflect the dilemmas. I have this God-given ability, so somehow reflect the dilemmas that we as humans have to deal with. David King is put in that position. He has choices to make, and I found that interesting, and I knew that Spike Lee was the filmmaker to interpret that.
I'm so glad you said that, because one of the things I love in film is when you take a giant of a man like David King and you completely strip it back. So you take away the power and influence and this life that he's earned, and you start asking him, what are you really about when that's all gone and you have to go back to the foundations? I mean, and I guess that's what you've both done with this film.
All money ain't good money.
That's on the poster too.
All money ain't good money.
I know that
in a time where we are selling our souls for money, period. In a time that we live in on this planet where we're willing to do anything to sell our souls, how low are we willing to go as a society to sell our souls for profit?
And is that one of the questions you feel like?
That's the question. That's not one of the questions.
The film. That's the question.
That's the question. What is the answer? Is the question.
Well, that's it, isn't it? Especially when.
What is the answer? How low are we willing to go? Well, willing to go?
Well, I guess it depends on what the stakes are, doesn't it?
I'm asking you. How far are you willing to go? Okay.
You didn't expect this, huh?
Go ahead. I didn't hear you. What'd you say?
I said, what's on the line?
Doesn't matter. Your soul.
My
Can't
my
get
soul is
bigger
on
than
the
Your
that.
line.
soul is on the line. Your soul.
Well, that's a really interesting question because I would say if my soul is on the line, I'm not willing to go as far as if the soul of a loved one is on the line.
Mm.
And I feel like that's what's happening here.
And I'd like to add this, sir, is that what we're talking about now is going to be in the minds of the audience while they're seeing the film. They'll be saying themselves, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do that. No, no, no. Everyone's going to have their own, deal with their own morality while they watch this film.
Right.
And that's entertaining. And that's where you really, I feel that's where you really, the audience is in my brother's
And that's
shoes
engagement.
right there.
And that's engagement.
Yeah, that's the word, yeah.
Gents, I would love to continue having this philosophical conversation with you, but I'm contractually obliged to ask why Good Morning Britain viewers should be excited to see this film.
That's in your contract? What kind of job? What kind of contract are you selling?
We've all got bosses.
Good question, Spike. Why?
It's the 5th collaboration between the dynamic duo, Dee and Lee. It's been 18 years since then.
It's a great opportunity for me also to work with the great Jeffrey Wright. Great, great, underrated actor.
Yeah, you're right about the underrated. And that scene, you know what I'm talking about? Where he comes and he begs, really, he really gets on his, literally, not literally, but on his knees, you know. And he said, you can't even count to 17.5. That wasn't the script. You can't even count.
You've rightly given flowers to Jeffrey Wright, and you've also given your flowers to A$AP Rocky, who you say goes toe to toe with Denzel, and in that music studio scene, he's almost quite pouty and brattish with you. How is that? How is he to work alongside and also to direct?
To work alongside, lovely. You know, I mean, good kid, smart, free, and it was easy.
Here's the thing, though, and it's not just me. For years, people have said that Mr. A$AP Rocky looks like he's Denzel's son.
Oh, really?
Not just,
Really?
never heard that before?
No.
Oh, it is. 5 years ago, people were saying that. And so, and he's a good actor. He was in a film my wife produced. So, it becomes almost like a father-son thing that we see double because we already see the beginning where Denzel's dealing with, his character dealing with his son. So, it's like, becomes like his other son who's, again, teaching. And what the father does to their son, teach. And always you're going to have that generational thing. I mean, me and my son were going at it yesterday. But that's just part of life. And just the resemblance between the two even brought that up a higher level.
Amazing. Well, listen, gents, I'm being told to wrap. Thank you so much for taking
Is
the
that
time to speak to us.
contractually too?
Say again, sorry?
That contractually too?
That's from your side of the contract.
I'm just
I've already
kidding.
fulfilled my side of the contract. And Spike, if you ever need to hook up for Liverpool matches, you just let me know.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Thanks so much.